Hi, the Indian markets remain largely volatile for this entire week. This is primarily on account of escalating tension between India and Pakistan. There has been strikes between the two nations, and the geopolitical stress has been increasing the volatility in the market. In terms of the global markets as well, the abrupt closure of the summit between US and North Korea talks has also not given a positive move to the global markets. That's also gone tentative around the closure of the talks between US and North Korea. So primarily on both these counts, the Indian markets have remained on the hook, remain volatile throughout this week. In terms of the GDP data that is also being awaited, it is expected to be a little weaker. So that's also not going to add much amount of positive up move for the market. In terms of the week-to-week performance for the market, it has remained largely flat. It was up by about 0.2%, 0.02%. It touched a high about 10,939 odd levels and went to a bottom about 10,729 while closing the week for about 10,792 odd levels. It is closed above the 200-day moving average, so that's some amount of comfort for the Indian markets. However, largely volatile. In terms of sectors, the media sector was up. It was up by about 3.2%. Metal was up by about 2.7%, while the financial services was down by about 1.4%. In terms of technicals, Nifty has formed a bearish candlestick pattern, a spinning top on the weekly charts, which leads to indecisive outlook for the market. The daily charts is also bearish in terms of the candlestick pattern, and RSI is remained unchanged at 50 odd levels, while MACD is still trading below the signal line. So overall, the market looks volatile to range bound for the coming week. We would recommend you to trade with strict stop losses and exit on all rallies, as there are no much triggers and the geopolitical tension could arise. The support on the downside is about 10,690 odd levels, while on the upside the resistance is about 10,940 odd levels. In terms of our stock recommendations for the week, we have a buy recommendation on Hindustan Zinc. We have a target price of 283 odd levels with the stop loss at 260, signaling upside about 5%. The stock has breached its 100-day moving average on the upside, and it has bounced from a strong support of 240 odd levels. The RSI is up at about 65 levels, strong bullish candlestick pattern, so we recommend a buy. In terms of our sell recommendations, we have IIFL Holdings. We have a target price of 315 with a stop loss of about 342 odd levels, signal gain of about 4%. The stock is significantly weak. There is a bearish candlestick pattern on the weekly charts. RSI is also going downwards, and it has breached the 50-day moving average as well. The next stock recommendation is TVS Motors. We again have a sell recommendation with the target price of 489 odd levels with a stop loss at about 470 odd levels, signaling a gain of about 3%. Again, the stock is pretty bearish on the daily and weekly charts. The RSI is going down to about 33 odd levels. That's a recommendation for the week. Thank you.